This man had to suffer from his wife's beating for months for a very strange reason.
He's saying that you do this constantly. You take advantage of him because he's illegal, he doesn't have standing in this country, and you threaten him. He's the one that dialed 911. I just confirmed. He dialed 911. He's fed up with the situation. He's always been afraid to call 911 because her English is better and feels that he's the one that would be arrested.
But what about this woman who wouldn't leave her boyfriend's house until she got her soap?
I do have my soap in his bathroom. That's
we ain't worried about soap.
I want my soap.
I'll give you $2.
No, it's not soap. It's $17.
On May 14, 2023, in the early hours of Christmas Eve morning, officers in Ohio responded to a call from a resident where a male claimed that his girlfriend wouldn't leave his house despite multiple requests. Upon arrival, the officers found the couple already engaged in a verbal argument.
I'm hanging in there. What's going on, man?
This drug dealer, he's a drug dealer.
Why is he drug dealing?
Yeah, he's drug dealing. He wants to be a snitch tonight, so I feel like I should be a snitch too. He wants to be a snitch. He wants to be a snitch tonight, so I'm gonna snitch on him too. He just told me that he had a whole gram of crack on the table. But he wants to snitch on me. Officer, I don't have no reason to lie. I'm sure. He's a whole.
Where do you live at?
I live down the street, but he sells crack and he wants to be a snitch. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? How can a drug dealer snitch on a female?
Don't be saying
How can a drug dealer?
Right here.
That's his brother. He's going to defend him.
You're just a drug, man.
He's going to defend him.
The officers hadn't even intervened when the girlfriend began accusing her boyfriend of using drugs. However, the situation remained calm until she accused him of being a drug dealer, and then the male advised her to think twice before making such serious accusations.
Listen, I can go home, but let me tell you about this real. Before I go home,
you don't care what you're talking about. You look dumb.
He's a whole.
Your phone.
He was just selling crack.
Put that phone.
Y'all letting this drug dealer go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go home.
We'll get him.
Yeah, get him. Get him because he's weird.
Can you get the rest of your belongings?
Y'all should document this. Because he's.
I'm not gonna let her over.
I don't have to lie. I don't have to lie. He's a snitch. He's a snitch. He want to snitch on me.
Yeah.
But he's a hoe.
We appreciate your
How can it crack?
information.
But no, I've never, like, I'm telling you. Back in the day, let me tell you. Back in the day, he used to tell me all these stories how he was selling crack.
Where do you live at?
He was telling me all these stories how he was selling crack. And y'all talking about me. And this is a whole drug dealer.
Well,
how does that make sense?
Rather than heading home, she remains steadfast, insisting that he sells crack, even though it's none of her concern what he does, especially since her boyfriend prefers she remain unaware. And despite lacking any substantial reason, she persistently labels him a snitch.
He was a whole drug dealer. How can y'all let a whole drug dealer go out? I've been living here. I've been staying with him. I've literally been him for 6 months. I've been him for 7 months. You don't think that? You're embarrassing. You're embarrassing.
What's her name?
I've been him for 7 months, and he's a whole drug dealer.
I've never seen him sell crack.
Oh, you're gonna see it. He gets away with it. He gets away. Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny. You're so funny.
Come on.
You're so funny. You're so funny.
Let's get your shoes
You're
on.
so funny. I'm gonna get my stuff.
She persists in blaming him and using foul language, actions unsuitable for her to display in the presence of officers. And with no surprise, she shows no hesitation at doing so. And when her boyfriend further wounded her pride by laughing at her unfounded accusations, she became even more aggressive.
Move! Move! You're weird! Move! Move! Let me get my stuff. Move!
I did the same stuff last night.
You're weird! You're homeless! You're homeless! You're homeless! What's your 30-year-old brother? You're homeless! You're homeless! How can a homeless person tell me anything?
You're about to go to jail. Shut up and get your shoes on.
He's homeless.
Stop.
Homeless ass.
Get your shoes. Two shits about somebody selling crack.
You don't have
Let's
shit.
go.
All them is weird. You don't have shit.
She
You don't have shit.
Nope.
You don't have. I do have my soap in his bathroom. That's
We ain't worried about soap.
I want my soap.
I'll give you $2.
No, it's not soap.
I
It's $17. I'll give you
$17. Let's go.
No, get my shit.
Let's
Get
go.
my shit. Get my shit out the bathroom.
You don't live here.
I don't give a.
Get your
I
stuff.
want my soap.
You see what I gotta deal with?
Get my shit.
It's funny how some adults can exhibit such naive behavior, as if they were completely unaware of the ways of the world. Engaging in a fight over a bar of soap seems very much childish behavior, especially when the officer offered to provide the money for it, despite it not being his obligation, but rather for her own benefit. Yet she appears unable to grasp the situation.
Get my shit. Get my shit out the bathroom.
You don't live here.
I don't
Get your stuff.
I want my soap.
You see what I gotta deal with?
Get my shit.
God damn.
Thank you. You're not paying $20 for soap.
Stop having her come here.
You don't pay $20 for soap. You pay $5 for soap, don't you? You pay $5.
Let's go.
You pay $5. You pay $5 for soap. I pay $20 for soap.
You want to go to jail?
I pay $20.
You want to go to jail?
My shit.
Get your stuff.
Bills. What you talking about?
Get your stuff.
You're weird.
Alright, now you're going to jail. Good job. Yep.
Just look at the shift in her reaction. She should be thankful that the officers gave her multiple and numerous opportunities to behave like an adult and leave the house, but she really asked for the cuffs.
You want to ruin my life? You want to ruin my life? You want to ruin my life? Okay.
You did that to yourself.
Okay. Okay. You got it. 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 You got it.
Go see the car. We'll take it to jail. She threw some shit in my face in front of her brother. What is your problem, young lady?
You're gonna ruin my life. I got a whole career. I got a whole career.
She keeps yelling that they're ruining her life, but if she just took a moment to think, she'd probably realize she's doing it to herself. Then she claims she has a career, but if that's true, it must be in acting because her current behavior is award-worthy.
You wanna ruin my life? I swear to God, I'ma kill you. I'ma kill you. You wanna ruin my life? You wanna have me in? You wanna have me in jail? Okay.
You did it to yourself.
All right. All right. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it.
You hit me in the face or something.
You didn't have to call the police in the first place. You got these crackers. You got these crackers on me. You got these crackers on me. You got these. You got these crackers. You got these crackers on me.
She straight up swore in front of the officers that she'd kill her boyfriend just because of an arrest, even though it wasn't his fault. It was all on her. If anything goes south, she's the one who'll have to take the heat.
Every night I please you. Every night I please you. Every night I please you. You don't give a. You don't give a.
Stop! 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 Stop!
Oh, okay, I'm gonna stop.
You are acting ridiculous.
No, why?
Just switch out.
She might have deserved a bit more strictness, but she should count herself lucky that the officers didn't tase her or go overboard to get her into the squad car. They just dragged her to it.
You're on the verge of picking up other charges.
You're gonna do this to me! Oh, swear to God, you're gonna do this to me!
Hey.
You're gonna do this to me! You're gonna get me with assault! You're gonna do this to
Just
me!
go back inside. Go back inside.
You're gonna do this to me! Hey, you're trying to ruin my life. Please let me get my jail.
We got him. We got him. We got him. Just hop in. Just hop in.
No, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail, please.
Come on. Hop in. Come on.
Please, I don't want to
Olivia.
go to jail. I never.
Get in there.
Please, officer.
Get in.
Okay, officer, listen.
Here's your
Listen,
seat. You're right
listen,
here. Come on.
listen, officer. Officer, please, listen.
Just get in there.
Okay, listen.
We'll listen to you. Get in.
Listen, please. Please, can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, we can hear
Please,
you.
I'm sorry. I will go home.
I get it. Hop in.
Even after all the resistance, unethical behavior, and aggression, she ended up in jail on charges of disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. In court, the disorderly conduct charge was dismissed, but she pleaded guilty to resisting arrest, so that one stuck. But what about a woman who eventually tried to take the life of her fiancé?
Unfortunately, we have a warrant out of Osceola.
Osceola for what? Thank you, Garth. Thank you.
On January 5, 2023, officers responded to a hotel regarding a physical altercation. A man had been struck by his fiancée, Samantha, and when officers arrived, they saw the man bleeding, surrounded by some passerbys who were trying to calm him down.
Hey, I'm gonna get medical for you, okay?
Alright.
What happened? You got something what happened?
We were walking out and heard the kind of commotion, and we kind of like were looking. He was already on the ground.
Okay.
I did not see her make contact with him. He was already on the ground over there.
Okay.
And I asked, I kind of whistled actually.
Give me 1 second. Eddie, can I have medical 51?
And told my kids to go get somebody.
That's where I should have done. Right eye.
And I was just whistling, kind of like distract him a little bit.
He's a wicked
what was
brother.
going on, you know.
If you look at Osceola.
Hey, man, how old are you?
I'm 40.
40?
They kind of do their own thing.
What, no, 40 years of
He
age.
was on the ground.
What happened, man?
None of the eyewitnesses saw Samantha attacking the man, but they did see the victim bleeding and crying on the sidewalk. A 40-year-old crying like a baby proved that something very disturbing had happened.
She beat you up. Your fiance?
And honestly,
okay.
Osceola, you can contact Osceola County.
Give me a second, buddy. 88 kid 1, 10-4 in charge is battery duty. Alright, continue. Hey, what's her name?
My name is Garth Payne.
Her name?
Her name is Samantha Tudor.
Her name is going to be Samantha Tudor.
Like a teacher, T-U-T-O-R.
What does she look like, Garth?
Blonde, blue eyes.
White male? White female?
White female, yeah.
Oh, well. Okay, so what happened tonight?
So tonight, we just have a rocky relationship. So last week in Osceola County, we were visiting her mother, and she attacked me.
This was not the first time Samantha had attacked him, according to the victim's claim. He also recalled an incident that happened 2 weeks ago where Samantha had also attacked him.
Why is she angry?
It doesn't matter. She's just always angry.
Well, kind of does matter.
The latest thing was she found out that I went to a strip club like 2 months ago.
Yeah, I'll do it.
That'll do it? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
So that...
No.
That's the reason why she said she hit you tonight?
Because of the strip club 2 months ago?
2 months ago?
Yeah.
I got you.
I don't know.
Where would she go? Like, does she have family, friends around here?
Right now, where would she go?
Yeah.
She's gonna go try to score honestly.
Where?
Well, that's
Go
probably the issue in y'all's relationship.
The reason for today's attack was something that happened 2 months ago. Yes, you heard it right. Samantha beaten up her fiancé over an incident from 2 months ago. This was quite shocking for the passerby, too, who were there witnessing this all.
Sir, you have a picture of her, sir? You have a phone or something?
I think she took my phone.
Her address. Her,
Davenport. Hey, does she live in Davenport? Or is that...
Her mother.
Yeah. Bella Rose. But do you think she'll go there?
Yes, sir.
She would go to Davenport?
I'm sorry?
Would she go to Davenport? Eddie, go ahead.
Yeah.
it doesn't print off the phone number.
26, thank you.
It didn't print off the phone number, but if you need the phone number, I can go write it down for you.
Yeah, please. You write it down for me.
I have my 13-year-old taking care of my 1.5-year-old who's sleeping upstairs.
Upstairs? Did they witness anything?
No. This was out downstairs.
Okay.
The cops then tried to find some details about where Samantha could have gone. It was later discovered that she might have driven to her mother's house in Davenport. The victim also told the cops they had children who were sleeping upstairs.
What?
Please.
What? What's going on?
Garth, relax. It's okay. You're not going anywhere yet.
My children are
You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere, man.
My children are upstairs.
Okay, that's fine. They're just patching you up here. You're not going anywhere.
Okay, I don't want to go to the hospital. My children are upstairs.
Okay, so see when I asked and you said yes? You don't have to go though if you don't want to.
I don't want to go.
You're not going. Just let them patch you up, okay?
When you got hit, did you lose consciousness or anything? So no loss of consciousness and no pain other than that right eye where you were hit. Do you know what you were hit with?
I think it was the car door.
Hey, where did she get that Volkswagen from, man?
Her mother.
Her mother.
Okay, real quick.
Denise Henderson.
Okay.
Medical team was called to the scene to treat the victim's injuries. Even while being treated, the victim was panicking and crying, pleading with the officers to stay because he was very afraid for his children.
Who is that?
This is Samantha.
What is happening here?
I thought that was her for a second. I'm like, hey, you.
No, I'm his wife,
What's your name?
Samantha.
What's wrong?
Peter.
Oh, fantastic. You. Hold up.
We need to talk.
Yeah, we need to talk to you. Can you come over here?
Yes, please.
Okay.
The cops seemed very confused throughout the investigation as they couldn't locate Samantha. That was until Samantha herself arrived at the scene, and officers had a sigh of relief because they knew now what to do.
He was battered by you.
How?
Do you have any license? Do you have a license with you, ma'am? Can I have that, please? Can you just stay with him, please? Let me get that license for you.
So we're trying to figure out what happened prior to you going to the store.
Can you let me know if she's 29? Hey.
I dropped him off in an argument. He fell down in front of all of these people.
Hey, she's 29.
Sorry?
Yeah, that's fine.
Unfortunately, you have a warrant out of Osceola.
Thank you, Garth. Thank you, Garth.
When the cops told Samantha why they were there, she acted like she didn't know anything and started her drama. However, there wasn't enough to save her from the warrant, and the officers then proceeded to arrest her.
This is from your stuff. From your stuff. I'm in handcuffs right now. Over your stuff.
Or
Walk back that way. I'm not.
Over nothing but your stuff. Wow. Are you serious?
Oh, I'm very
My
serious,
sister
man.
and brother are both Osceola County sheriffs. This is
And you're going to jail. Take a seat.
Thank you.
No problem.
I would never.
I'm going to put you in the ground, okay?
I promise you I would never do that.
Okay, turn around for me.
That's not my fault. That's my sister.
That's
my
okay.
fiance.
Samantha was then transported to Brevard County Jail and released on a $500 surety bond. Later on February 22, 2023, the charges of battery against Samantha was dropped and the case was closed. Our next case is not merely about a physical assault, but rather a mental trauma which the girlfriend was giving to her boyfriend after keeping his things to her. On October 25, 2023, neighbors called officers from the Key West, Florida Police Department to report violent and fighting noises coming from a couple's room. When officers arrived, they found this woman, Zoe, and her boyfriend in a room where everything was broken.
What's going on?
I accidentally spilled my jar full of quarters and pennies.
Oh.
That's all that heavy. But I'm way too tired to clean it up, so I'm going to bed.
Are you the only person here?
Yes.
Okay, because somebody said they heard arguing.
It was me on the phone.
Okay.
With my bestie.
Okay. So just you on the phone arguing, and then you dropped your coin jar.
My Lucy's coin jar.
Okay.
Thank you so much, though.
Am I sure that there's somebody else?
Do you want to come in and look?
Could we? Real quick?
Could we?
Please.
I'm with him, but I wasn't arguing.
Come here. Come here.
I promise I wasn't arguing with him.
Okay, cool. Alright, we're 10-12 with 2.
At first, Zoe claimed that she was arguing with her friend on the phone and had mistakenly dropped a jar. However, when the officers looked inside the room, they saw her boyfriend standing in the corner, and sensing that something was wrong, they called him outside for questioning.
Keep going. Keep going. What's going on tonight, man?
We went out for Tuesday.
Okay. Then what happened? Okay. You've been drinking too?
Yeah, we both have.
No big deal, not a crime?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to clean up her house. We live together.
Okay. Yeah. How long have you guys lived together?
So I started off at my house, I would say 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
Ever since then, I would say a year later, we started living at Ocean Walk. And then a year after that, we moved into here because she got a property here at the Hill with the bartending.
Okay, cool. So why are we here tonight? Because one of the neighbors called.
Yeah.
So tell me what's going on.
Well, I was there when she made the call. She's drunk. She's upset. I got upset with her because some other guy grabbed her ass and was just like playing with her. And they're apparently close friends.
Who broke all the stuff inside?
We both did.
Both did?
Yeah.
So were you guys fighting with each other, or were you just breaking stuff while you were arguing?
I'm not gonna lie, we were kind of just breaking stuff. We didn't touch each other.
Okay.
Just kind of mad. But actually the wine spilled because we were trying to talk to each other in the situation. And it was on top of the fridge. So when one of us bumped into the fridge, then the wine knocked over. And that's how the situation
that kind of, okay.
But after that, she talked to me, I talked to her. I tried to clean up the wine and stuff like that. Obviously, I didn't want to do any damage, you know.
Being a good boyfriend, Zoe's boyfriend told the cop a made-up story and tried his best to save or defend her. However, he failed to do so as he couldn't hide the scratch marks on his body.
So it was just you guys broke some stuff and
yeah,
that's where it was at.
Just mad at each other. Instead of touching each other, we broke each other's stuff. But all she asked was for me to clean up the wine, and that's what I was trying to do before you guys came here. And I told her that I originally didn't want.
What's this scratch right here? You got a scratch going right across here. It's just kind of a red mark, I guess. It's not really even a scratch.
I'm sorry, I can't see.
Okay.
That's from the first bar. She got mad at me because she didn't know where, so I'll tell you exactly the first reason. She wanted to go take a picture with her friends. Her two friends didn't know where their other friends were, and I told her that her friends was taking pictures, and she didn't like me talking to her other friend, so I came back the other way and I was like, hey babe, what's wrong? And then
you got, can you turn around so I can see your back real quick? Just.
This time, the victim was ready with another story to defend his girlfriend, but it's hard to escape the eyes of the cops. It was already clear that this investigation wouldn't be as easy as it seemed.
I'm in my house. I am in my house.
Can I talk to you for a quick second?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Can we step inside and talk real quick?
Everyone can come inside.
Can you?
Why are there 3 officers at my house right now? I want him to stay with me. I want him in my house.
I know. So, real quick.
It was literally just the coins I found.
Okay, but it's not.
I'm fine.
But it's not just that. Okay. Can I see your arms real quick? Flip them over for me. You got some long nails.
Sure do.
Okay. So you don't have any injuries on your legs or anything, right? Okay. So at what point tonight did you scratch him? Because he's got scratch marks on him.
Probably all sorts of the night. We were dancing, we were fucking. I don't know. Could have been anything. We literally just got home. I was upset. I spent my coins. That was it.
That's not it, right? What happened with
that was it.
Okay, I don't think that's it. What happened with the wine falling off the fridge?
The wine just fell off the fridge. This is a studio fucking apartment.
Yep.
At this point, both the girlfriend and boyfriend contradicted each other's stories about what had happened that night. They should have coordinated their accounts beforehand. The cops had already suspected that Zoe was at fault, and this was confirmed in the next few minutes.
Okay. I swear to God. Please stop tasing me.
Baby, please stay there. Get out. Baby, please stop moving. Please stop moving. Don't move.
I'm not.
It's okay.
Watch these cartridges.
Guys, she's not moving.
I'm not moving, baby. Please stop.
While the two other cops were discussing both accounts, they suddenly heard another officer, who was with Zoe, shouting. When they arrived, they saw Zoe fighting with the officer, so to separate her from the officer, they had to tase her for 5 seconds straight.
You didn't have to do that.
Get up.
Yeah.
I am a fucking kid, bro. Why are you pushing me?
You put these pants on? So, they're dealing with this. I come up. At some point, Hesse and Glovanov are in the corner talking. She's attempting to come out of the room and engage with the other half. I say no, step back. She doesn't. I say step back. She comes up more. She says this is my fucking house. I put my hand on her, put her back in towards the house. She pushes me.
You're standing at the doorway?
Yeah. Full on pushes me. I push her back. Attempt to grab a hand. She comes back. Hauls up and hits me in the face. This side right here.
You alright, buddy?
Oh, I'm good. Hits me in the face. We tussle. I throw a strike back at her face. She ends up on the bed. And then I go to cuff her. She kicks me. And I go back.
Where she kick you?
I think in the chest. She kicks me. I step back. I fall. I'm on the ground, and that's when Hesse and Glovanov come in.
Zoe was then put into handcuffs and taken to the patrol car to be transported to jail for further processing. Meanwhile, the victim officer explained how Zoe had followed him, kicking him in the chest and punching him in the face.
Zoe, quick thing, real quick. Listen, the EMTs are here. They're just going to clean up your back and put like a Band-Aid or something on it just to stop it from bleeding. He's going to have to take you out to the hospital just to get you medically cleared before you go to the jail, okay?
Okay.
All right.
What am I going to jail for?
Battery on an officer, resisting with violence, and then I don't know what else is.
Resisting with violence in my own house?
Yes, you can't fight the police. She was tased. She's got. Can you turn and just face that way while you sit in the car, please? Hello. There, like I said, the EMTs are here. Just
all right, you got some.
There's, I think there's a probe mark down here.
No, pull it up.
Yeah,
pull it up so you can see it.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Thank you. And then there's one up higher. I'm just not gloved, so I'm not going to pull it up too much. But there's one like down here, and then another one right there in that area.
Due to the taser, Zoe was bleeding, so the medical team was called to the scene to treat her before she could be transported to jail. Zoe was charged with multiple counts of battery and resisting an officer with violence. But isn't it surprising to see a woman biting her boyfriend?
Why do I have to go? Why? You don't care. No.
On June 21st, 2023, officers were reported about a domestic violence between this couple, where the male stated that his girlfriend had bitten him in the arm. As the officers reached the scene, the man was already outside the home, waiting for police.
So what happened? I'm leaving. That's all there is to it. What happened prior?
overdosing herself on insulin because...
What happened prior to that?
We were trying to watch a movie and she wouldn't watch the movie. She was talking to her friend on her phone.
And then what happened?
We got into a little bit of an argument and she ran into the bathroom.
And then what happened?
She was starting to before that from my ad.
What about after that?
I pushed down the door and tried to take the insulin from her, and she grabbed my area and then she bit me.
Doesn't matter.
I don't want to work it out with her. She doesn't like me. She doesn't like being around me. She doesn't on her phone all the time. She's trying to get me in jail.
The guy called the cops not just because she was attacking him, but also because she was hurting herself by overdosing on insulin. And when her boyfriend tried to take the insulin away from her, it turned into a fight between them. But what's surprising is that he's so scared of living with her now that he says he just needs to pack his bag and leave because she's trying to get him thrown to jail.
That's all I gotta say.
What's your last name?
I will press charges against every one of you cops for the last time you guys were out here, and you guys didn't. You guys just took me to the rehab shit.
I didn't take you there. I took you to the hospital because you stabbed yourself.
Yeah. What was the time before that? I don't know.
So, you said you pushed the door down because she was...
I didn't put my hands on her at all.
No, hun. So you said you pushed the door
Riverside
down
111, we're
because
okay.
she was trying to... So you pushed it down and she grabbed you by the testicles and then bit you? Where did she bite you at? You guys live together, right?
Yeah. I try not to control her, but I don't like her. She don't like me. Why
Did you put your hands on her at all?
I did not.
He tries to explain to the officers just how miserable it is to live with his girlfriend, but the officers haven't really seen her behavior for themselves, until now.
Okay, I'll grab you a statement. You start right now, and then we'll take pictures of your arm.
What's her name? Matt. Matt, what's her? Matt. Lacey. What's her name?
Are you able to put them in the room?
Misty.
Can you put them in the room so we can stop and talk to you? Well, just go and put her in the room.
No, Misty is her name.
We're going to explain this to you, and you just need to be cooperative, okay? Because if you're not cooperative, there's injuries on him, you bit him, I understand. When it comes, listen, Misty, when it comes to domestic violence, we don't have a choice.
Why do I have to go? Why? You don't care! No, please don't touch me!
We do care. Okay,
well, then I want to go to the hospital. I'm depressed.
They can help you out of jail with that.
No, because I'm not going to jail.
Would you like to put some pants on?
No, I'm done. I shouldn't have to go.
Okay. Well, tonight you have to go.
Why? Well, then will you call my mom and talk to her real quick?
We will talk to her afterwards.
No, will you talk to her now? Because I have to work in the morning.
Stop pulling your hair.
No, I don't care anymore.
Don't you hit.
Okay, hold on, I'll get up.
She started behaving erratically when the officers approached her, despite knowing that she had created a mess. And as soon as she was told she would be arrested, she began to scream, assault the and at some point tried to spit on officers.
Please, hold on. You guys are hurting me. You're hurting me.
Hold up your fist at him, so...
I don't want to go. Why do I have to go?
Look, you need to stand up.
No, well, let me put pants on and I will.
We'll get your pants. You need to stand up.
I don't want him
Where's your
here.
pants at?
I think.
It's his house. He's gonna come get his stuff and he's gonna leave, okay?
Well then, why can't I? Why do I have
Stand
to go?
Stand up.
Why do I have to go?
Because
you're jerking my arm.
Yes, because...
That's not fair. I didn't do anything. I was defending myself.
Stand up.
I was defending myself. I was defending myself.
When the officer realized she wouldn't cooperate, they tried to grab her arms, and she instantly screamed that they were hurting her. Then, she suddenly changed her story, blaming her boyfriend instead of the officers, claiming she was only defending herself.
No, I have to work in the morning. Fight him, baby, fight him.
Dude, don't even play the game.
You're hurting me. I want to go to the hospital.
Okay, we'll go to the hospital. Stand up.
No, you won't. Can I please answer my phone?
No.
It's my mom.
You're not cooperating with us. We're not.
Why can't I answer my phone? You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
You need to stand up. We're not going to play this on.
No, you're hurting me.
Well, you hurt yourself.
I don't really care about myself anymore. Can I just... Okay, I will. Hold on. Please.
The officers tried their best to calm the situation, but her erratic and uncooperative behavior made things difficult. When it was time for the arrest, she kept whining for her mom, as if her mother could save her from facing the consequences of her actions.
You beat me! You're hurting my leg! Can you just let go of it, please? Why?
You got spit in the car or no?
No, I'm not going to spit on you.
Well, you better not. Well, you already tried, so...
I'm not going to. Please don't put it on me. Can I have
Sit up.
pants?
We're going to try and get a shirt on you here.
Why can't I have pants?
We'll try.
I'm being nice and you guys, you're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. It's hurting me.
We'll get them fixed as soon as we get you up and adjusted.
No, I'm in pain. I want to go to the hospital. You broke my ankle.
After being cuffed, she continued to claim that she was hurting because of the officers, even though they were just trying to cover her with a shirt. As if that wasn't enough, she then falsely claimed that the officers had broken her ankle.
I didn't do anything. It hurts.
All right, stand up. We're going to fix it once you calm down.
My shoes, please? Can I put those in the fridge so she don't get a hold of them, please? That's what I meant. I'm in pain.
Okay, we'll look at it in just a second.
No. I don't want him in my house.
Well, it's his house too, so...
Well, I'm getting a restraining order. I'm hurting and I need to go to work tomorrow.
Let's walk outside and we'll check your cuffs.
The fact that she was refusing to get dressed the whole time and arguing with the officers, yet still saying she wanted a restraining order against her boyfriend, is totally surprising. But just wait till you see what she does next.
I'm in pain because I didn't do anything wrong. Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah. We're going to make sure you get the help you need.
Don't
talk to her, just...
I'm gonna
Stop.
because I don't want him anymore.
Stop. Just stop talking. You want me to take her?
Yeah, pull your car up to here.
I hope you shut up.
Even while in cuffs and under the control of 2 officers, she tried to run towards her boyfriend to harm him again. And then she would claim once more that she was acting in self-defense.
It's easiest if you turn and sit in first. Let him adjust your cuffs real quick.
Hold on, my pants are gonna fall.
Yep, we're going to check your cuffs to make sure they're not too tight.
This isn't fair. Like I did nothing wrong.
That one's good. All right, just stop. Just stop. There's no point in yelling.
Now I get to go to jail because you.
Okay.
Now you're being warned. You're warned for disorderly conduct.
I'm trying to help you, okay?
Ow, I know you.
If you kind of slide, if you, are you gonna listen to me to give you advice or not?
Ow.
Slide your butt this way.
This.
No, the other way, but
Ow.
yeah, like just twist your back this way so your handcuffs are off the thing.
He needs to go too.
And as soon as she was seated in the squad car to be transferred to jail, she started screaming and crying for no reason. But then her mood shifted when she finally realized she was being taken to jail, not to the hospital.
What's that?
Can you get my phone so you can get my...
Get it right now.
No, you don't want me. I want to go to the hospital. Please. Why can't I go to the hospital? Can I get a restraining order?
You'll have to ask the court for that. That's not something we can do.
Why can't I be released? So now I get in trouble for no reason. Can I apologize to you guys, please?
I accept your apology. That doesn't change anything.
Why? I don't have anything else on my record.
She then kept apologizing to the officers for what she had done to them, but that didn't save her from the charges of domestic violence and resisting arrest. But what about a psycho woman who tried to choke her boyfriend?
Then stop fighting.
You're a man. You cannot touch me.
Tough shit. Right
You
now, it's all we
cannot
got.
touch.
On July 20th, 2021, officers were called to a physical disturbance between a couple in Sparta, Wisconsin. According to the call, this woman, later identified as Nicole Campton, had torn off the man's shirt and was grabbing him by the throat. But when Nicole saw the officers coming her way, here's what she did.
She's walking away from me now. Stand there. Stand there. Stand there.
Please don't taser.
Okay, I won't.
Okay,
Stand there.
Nice, please, okay?
Stand there. Stop right now. Put your hands behind your back.
The boyfriend seemed more concerned about Nicole, asking the officers not to tase her, but it really seemed like all Nicole wanted was chaos, as she didn't think twice before pulling off such a crazy move.
My hair, please stop.
Put your hands behind your back.
I want to cooperate. Please stop.
Do it now.
I can't breathe.
Put your hands behind your back right now.
Please. My hair is in my face.
Okay. Put your other hand behind your back.
There should be a male over by the
Put your other hand behind your back right now.
I can't like this. Please stop.
Hey, roll on your stomach. Move your leg over.
Please, I can't breathe.
Hey, step it.
Ben, step it.
Let's get her. Listen. Fuck. Turn over.
Put your arm behind your back.
Cuff her.
After a failed attempt to run away from the police, she thought screaming right on their faces would be a good idea. And then as soon as the officers decided to cuff her, she started whining like a baby that she was hurting.
And stop fighting.
I'm fucking trying, dude.
But you are trying. Now, roll over on your side so you can breathe.
Are you hurt at all? Huh? Was it these two that are involved or someone else?
No, clearly it was her because she took off on
Yeah. 10-4. Have him come 10-40.
She then tried to act like she was out of oxygen, dramatically gasping for breath. But the officers knew exactly what kind of drama they were dealing with, so they didn't bother to look over it.
Is this your house?
Stand up, please, miss. Stand up, please. Stand up, please. Yeah, I got it. Do not pull away from me. Do you understand? You are under arrest. You are going to comply. You are not going to pull away from me. Stand here. I do not know what's inside of here.
Despite being in cuffs and knowing she was under arrest, she still tried to pull away from the officer, thinking she might make a successful escape attempt this time. But before this could happen, the officers made the consequences for such an action crystal clear.
Well, cover court.
Relax. Stand up, okay? Relax. If you quit resisting, then...
Yeah, you fucking deal with it. Tell me how you feel on a daily basis, bitch.
What is your name, miss?
I don't have a fucking name.
Okay. Well, you do.
No, I don't.
Stop trying to pull away from me.
My hair's in my goddamn mouth,
Relax.
dude.
When officers asked her to provide her name, she outright denied and then swore at them. But that was probably just a glimpse of her rock-bottom behavior, because what she did next to the officers was even bolder.
Hold still, please.
No, you're not supposed to be doing that.
Then stop fighting me.
You're a man. You cannot
Tough
fucking
shit.
touch me.
Tough shit. Right now, it's all we
You
got.
cannot touch me.
It's all we got.
You need to get her over here. You cannot touch me.
Stop it.
Stop fucking touching me.
Stop it.
You cannot touch me.
Jenna, don't you kick me or you're going to go to the ground again. Get over here.
You fucking dick.
If you kick me, you're going to go face down into the ground. She's being an ass. I can't search her because she keeps squirming on me.
Yeah, you can't search me. You're right. You're not a female.
Doesn't matter.
It's surprising that she told the officer not to search her because he was male, yet she believed what she did to her boyfriend was completely justified, and when nothing else worked to manipulate the officers, she thought kicking them was the best option.
Relax. Well, we have to search you. You just added another charge by kicking me, by the way. Well, it's a felony.
I just fucking killed myself.
Shut up.
Those aren't locked, double locked at all.
Ow, what? What did you see here?
So, I was sitting in front of my window and they came up with a stop sign. And basically, she was all over him. He didn't really do anything.
Okay.
But she kept grabbing him, ripped his shirt open.
He's valid. Negative 99. No one. No kidding.
Kept jumping on top of him, trying to get him to the ground. They finally did get to the ground, but then came back up and wouldn't let him leave or anything else.
Where did this take place?
Right over here. I don't know whose squad that is.
Okay.
That's all I seen. I didn't know anything else about back here.
According to a witness, Nicole was clearly in the wrong, literally assaulting the man and trying to force him to the ground. On top of that, she tried to rip his shirt off for no reason. Things would have gotten worse if the officers hadn't arrived on the scene in time.
I just wanted some space.
Well, she's got to also obey the law, so obey our commands. So, what happened when you guys are out here on the street?
She just kept trying to grab my stuff.
Like what stuff?
Whatever's in my pocket, whether it was cigarettes or phone or whatever.
Okay. Did she rip open your shirt, or?
That was in the garage.
Okay. Did she hit you at all?
We just pushed each other a little bit. I don't know, I get lost in the moment.
Okay. What was all this about?
Relationships.
Oh.
Something as simple as she thinks I'd rather play games than spend time with her. And it escalates from there. Because I'm the person that I want to go to her and I want to talk. And she's the person where when she's angry, she needs a minute. And I can't give a minute, I just want it resolved.
It's heart-wrenching what this man had to go through, especially since his girlfriend knew he needed someone to be there for him. Despite that, justice was served, and Nicole was charged with felony battery to an officer and misdemeanor counts of resisting, disorderly conduct, and possession of drug paraphernalia. But would a wife face jail time for beating her husband?
No.
Hey!
Don't
touch me like that!
On January 18, 2023, officers in Florida were dispatched to a physical altercation between a husband and wife staying at an Airbnb. The man who called the police said that when he was going to bed, and that's when his wife threw a drink at him. And things got even worse when the officers arrived.
She drank too much. I went to bed.
Okay.
I tried to. I even moved to another room.
Okay.
She started screaming, yelling. I'm thoroughly embarrassed that you're here.
Happens, man.
Yeah. She got angry and started ripping my hair out.
What's she getting angry about?
She's just swearing abuses at me, calling me a all sorts of stuff like that.
Well, what started it? Obviously something draws.
But I wouldn't pay attention to her.
Okay.
You know, I tried to leave the situation, just go to sleep.
According to the husband, where he was going to sleep, his wife not only threw a drink at him, but also struck him multiple times and even pulled his hair. All because he wasn't paying attention to her, which is quite ironic.
I gotcha. Alright, what'd she do? Grab your hair? I saw that in the call.
She punched me. She grabbed my hair.
Where'd she punch you at?
In my face.
Okay.
I don't think she...
Closed hand, open hand?
I'm pretty sure it was closed hand. It's not the first time, but it's been a long time.
Can you point to where on your face she hit you?
I think right here. I hope there's nothing there. I don't want to see that. I don't want other people to see that tomorrow.
I get that. And then she pulled your hair?
Yeah, a lot of hair came out.
Okay.
I started videotaping at some point because I didn't know what else to do.
When she pulled your hair, was it on that side?
Everywhere.
As the officers continued questioning him, more revelations came to light. Apart from using various methods to harm her husband, she also punched him in the face. The husband was so embarrassed that he was afraid people at work might notice the bruises.
Did you have an altercation with this man?
Well, he did have a bad day.
Okay. What happened? Let's move forward.
Situation of
Did you put hands on this man?
I did not touch this man, but
Okay.
I know he is very unhappy today with his job.
Okay. I'm going to need you to put some clothes on.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Yeah, look for the hair.
Huh? I see hair on the floor right here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a bunch of it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, there's a bunch right here, too.
Yeah.
Suzanne, the wife, then kept ignoring the officer's questions about what happened and tried to dodge them. However, there was concrete evidence in the room where she had pulled her husband's hair because all his hair was on the floor.
Okay, at what point did the altercation turn physical?
Right after the time that he told me that he got a no vacation.
Okay, what happened during the physical altercation?
Other than he's super stressed out and his work is super stressed out, and I apparently I tried to be quiet, but I didn't say too much. But
okay, so when did it become physical? Like, what happened?
No, I've been taking Sudafed and I asked him to bring me home whiskey, and that is the truth.
Okay, you're not answering the question. You see the problem here? We asked the question, you're deflecting.
I do see the problem, and I have a hard time hearing.
No, you're deflecting because you're answering questions. You're just not answering the question we're asking. So, at what time did it become physical where your hands or his hands touch someone else?
She seems really intoxicated from her slurred speech, and it's questionable if she even knows what's going on. But what's funny is that she kept answering the officer's questions, except for when she was asked when the altercation got physical.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Okay. So are you saying it happened or it didn't happen?
I don't think it happened. I
You
know
don't think?
He's upset.
You don't think it happened?
Okay.
Don't.
Listen, take your earrings off, take your necklace off, take them off.
You're going to be going to jail tonight, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's happening, and it's better for your property if it doesn't get logged into the jail because you'll know where it is. Do you need your glasses to see, or are they reading glasses?
They're for they are for reading. I can't see all the time without them.
Okay. Do you need them to go to the jail with you?
I don't know because it's new.
Okay, I'm done. Let's expedite the situation. Let's get this stuff taken off. I have stuff to do. I need to move forward, okay?
And once she realized she was going to jail anyway, she decided to drop the drama and reveal her true self, the one which she was shown to her husband.
Do you have shoes or sandals somewhere that I can get for you so you don't have to be barefoot? Okay. Okay. Well, let's move this along. I'm trying to be as nice as I can, but I have a job to do.
I tell my daughters.
No, go get the shoes, take the stuff off.
Hey, I like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't.
You're a
hey! Don't
touch me like that. Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what you want?
Yeah, you want to start rushing and
really?
him pushing us. Yep, that's how it's going to work. That's
Really?
Stop!
I'm not doing anything.
You're pulling away.
I haven't done a shit. Nothing.
He's been nothing but nice.
Nothing? Really?
Yep, you're going
I
there.
haven't done anything.
Her mood shifted from crying to rage mode within a few seconds, and she started swearing at the officers. At one point, she even assaulted them, resulting in her being handcuffed instantly.
Stop pushing.
I haven't done anything.
You're going to need to...
Really?
Yeah, stop pulling.
I haven't done anything.
Stop it.
We'll have that be female 1015.
I haven't done anything.
Stand up. Stand up.
Take my glasses off? That's
Yes,
okay.
stand up.
Why? They can throw me down
Stand
to the
up or you're getting pepper spray.
Stand up now. I'm not...
You gonna throw me at the ground again?
You don't want to cooperate. We're not playing this game.
Are you kidding?
Nope. Stand up.
Stand up now.
Let's go.
And once the officers realized she was not willing to cooperate and would just sit there with handcuffs on, they had no alternative but to use pepper spray and see if it would work. Just see the results for yourself.
I can't.
You can walk. Your legs still work. Here, hang on.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, we'll do one for transporter.
Okay, take a seat.
Oh,
Turn towards my voice. Turn towards my voice.
I got a bottle of water.
Hang on.
Sit down on your butt.
It really seems like the pepper spray worked, because initially she wouldn't even get up, but then she didn't resist and complied with the officers until she was seated in the squad car.
Okay, we're gonna get you a bottle of water. We tried to be cooperative, we tried to be helpful.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's a little late for sorry.
43 Cook Beach.
It's so hot. It's so hot.
Well, are you hearing me?
I don't know what I did.
What? You're not?
Well, no, he's got a little trick. He's got a trick that works. I'll say it works. It
does work.
Miss, I'm going to need you to look straight up, okay? Suzanne, look straight up. Tilt your head back. Tilt your head all the way back. Tilt your head back more. Hey, I'm going to spray some water on your face. I need you to keep blinking, okay? It's going to hurt, but it's the only way it's going to get out. Blink, 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 blink. Blink. You need to blink as fast as you can.
Looks like the pepper spray worked like magic, because she was back to crying. She should be thankful that the officers were willing to help her by putting cold water on her eyes, despite what she did to them.
Lieutenant.
Oh, yeah.
Is she having any respiratory issues at all?
Not anything else I'm aware of. Highly intoxicated. Very high.
Just been spraying her with the water.
Yeah. Just water?
Yeah.
Oh. Grab a couple 4x4s, wipe her face off. Okay.
The crying spree continued for a few minutes after she was pepper sprayed until she was seated back in the squad car for transfer to jail. She was arrested and charged with domestic violence and resisting an officer without violence. In court, she initially pleaded not guilty to both charges, but later accepted a plea agreement. This amended her charges as 2 counts of breach of peace for disorderly conduct. As part of the agreement, she was ordered to pay a $381 fine and attend 4 hours of anger management classes. But what about a girlfriend who kept beating her boyfriend for months?
Somebody called 911 from this house. Yes, somebody did. There is something going on.
Stop yelling in my house.
On January 16, 2023, officers in Arizona were alerted about a verbal altercation between a man and this woman who were arguing in Spanish. When officers arrived to assess the situation, the woman started to behave aggressively.
Hi, what's going on?
Nothing, we're good. I'm getting my kids ready for school. They're going to be late, so I got to get them ready first.
Well, what was going on though?
Nothing's going on. Actually, it's kind of a private property, so you guys just came in. I'm getting my kids ready for school.
Well, somebody called 911 here and there was yelling and screaming.
We're getting our kids ready for school. We're literally getting ready for school. They're going to be late, and I'm in underwear, so.
You know that's not supposed to be right?
My kids go to daycare.
Okay, daycare's a
Yeah, different story. But I'm getting them ready. They're actually going to be late.
So who's all in the house right now?
Actually, this is the private property. I just told you.
The woman didn't even bother to step outside the door and outright denied any altercation. On top of that, she already had an excuse ready to dodge the officers' questions, claiming she was just getting her kids ready.
So who are you? Right, and we're investigating a crime. So who are you?
There's no crime here.
Who are you?
You need to stop.
Step out of the house.
Stop.
Step out of the house.
Stop touching
right
me.
now.
My kids are right here. I'm not doing anything.
Step out of the house now. Step out of the house now.
Stop touching me. Look, I'm pregnant. Why is he touching me? Stop touching me.
We are investigating a domestic
going
violence call.
on.
Then talk to us and let us know who else is in the house.
Just me and the kids and my husband. Leave me alone. Stop touching me. Look what he's
You're not cooperating.
I
You're
told
hiding
you.
behind the wall. We can't see your
I hit my underwear.
Okay, so then you
Turn around, put your hands behind your
No,
back.
stop. Leave me alone. I'm pregnant. Why are you touching me?
As soon as officers approached her to put her in cuffs, she tried to lock the door, but they somehow managed to get her outside the house. And that's when the real trouble started. She began screaming loudly and continued to resist.
I'm gonna call the owner because you guys are coming into my house without permission. And he's just tackling me. Leave me alone.
Stop.
Stop touching me.
Stop.
Okay, well, stop touching me. Sorry,
Calm down.
stop. My kids are right there. Leave me
Calm
alone.
down. Calm down.
I'm gonna sue you.
Calm
That's
down.
what I'm gonna do.
What's going on?
Okay, I will touch you if you leave me alone. Just stop being aggressive on me.
You have signs of injury on your face.
That's fine.
911 call.
Okay, so stop.
Obviously, there's
Look
something
at my
going
kids
on.
are watching. Please stop.
Because you were doing something.
something in the house.
No, I wasn't. I was getting my kids ready for school. I
So
just
what's
told
going
you.
on
Okay.
It's funny that the officers still had no idea what actually happened in that house because the woman refused to talk. All she focused on was that her kids were inside and claimed it was inappropriate for the officers to arrest her in front of them.
What's going on?
Okay, take me off. I'm not doing anything. You're coming into my house.
End up in the back of my car.
And then you're being aggressive to me,
We had a
sir.
911 call.
I'm not doing anything to you. I'm not being aggressive.
yelling and
I'm not
screaming.
touching you. And look
You
what
have
you're doing
scratches
to
on
me.
your face.
Okay,
You're not
but
being
you don't
cooperative.
know from when.
Step out.
No.
Step
Stop
out.
touching me. I'm not even in close.
Then just be cooperative. We'll get out of here.
Okay, well, you're the one being aggressively holding me down. I'm not doing anything
Because you're not
to you.
cooperating.
That doesn't give you the right. That doesn't give you the right to
Clearly
hurt me.
something's going on here. Clearly.
Not from today,
Somebody
though.
called 911 from this house.
Oh,
Yes, somebody did.
Stop
There is
yelling in
something
my
going
house.
on.
Stop yelling in my house.
Then quit being ridiculous.
I'm not, but you are. You're a grown-ass man. Look what you're doing.
Sometimes she claimed her kids were in the house watching all this drama, and other times she said no one was actually in the house. The officers were still in the dark about what really happened.
Somebody called 911 from here. There was a discussion over, give me some papers, give me this, give me that. So what is going on? You have a scratch on your
This
face.
is not from today, though, sir.
We
This is
literally
a couple-
just got a call.
Yes, I understand you guys got a call, but this is not from
Who
today,
called?
though. I'm not sure who. It's early in the morning. I just woke up. I don't know who called. I'm not watching my neighbor, sir. I don't know.
Although she wasn't willing to speak, the man involved in the altercation told the police that she tried to hit him with a pot. Then she went inside the house, came out with a butcher knife, and started slashing her truck's tires as he was leaving.
He's stating he forced him to give you the papers. He was going to go get his taxes done.
Yeah,
he says
but
he took a knife to this window, which clearly has marks that you tried to break the glass with a knife.
he doesn't. I told him since yesterday. If he's
Okay,
gonna,
no. I'm asking Christian. I'm telling you what he stated. You took a knife to this window trying to crack it to force him to give you the papers.
No, you don't know what happened here. You don't
So
understand.
tell us. So tell us.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, so tell me.
Yeah, you're just seeing what he said. We woke up and I told him since yesterday I wasn't gonna let him use her, but he doesn't provide for her. So I told him this morning, I need my papers before you leave because I'm gonna file taxes. And he refused, and he was getting me and shaking me, and so I had to get him down to the couch because that was the only way to get out from him. And I'm scratching. I told him, if you don't stop, I'm gonna call the cops.
Okay.
According to her, if your man doesn't listen to you, it's acceptable to take a butcher knife and attack his vehicle, which is exactly what she did. What's even crazier is how she tried to justify her actions.
He's saying that you do this constantly. You take advantage of him because he's illegal. He doesn't have standing in this country, and you threaten him. He's the one that dialed 911. I just confirmed. He dialed 911. He's fed up with the situation.
I am too.
So then maybe it's time to say goodbye because what you're doing is using him. How are you going to say?
No, I'm
going to be tired.
Hold up, let me stop you right there. You don't really know what's going on.
He said he provides, he pays rent here, he
Not
provides
all the
for the
time.
girl, he provides even for the kid that's not his, she takes all his cash, he has no standing,
Yeah,
can't
that's
pay
a lie right
checks,
there.
can't pay any of that,
That's a lie.
has no proof, has some he's fed up with it, he's fed up with the
He does
situation.
not pay everything.
He's always been afraid to call 911 because her English is better and feels that he's the one that would be arrested.
According to the officers, the man was an undocumented immigrant residing with Samantha and had been experiencing domestic violence for several weeks. He was hesitant to call 911 due to his limited English proficiency and the fear that Samantha would manipulate the situation and falsely accuse him. But despite the language barriers, it looked like justice was going to be served.
The issue I'm running into now is you're damaging his truck. What was the purpose of that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
So I'm going to arrest you for domestic violence, criminal damage, and disorderly conduct. I'll make it as quick as I can so you can get back here. Okay, but
I don't think that's fair though.
it doesn't matter what you think is fair or
Yeah,
not.
but he
The
started
state
it first though. I understand,
the
but
state of Arizona says if we have probable cause to believe a crime occurred, that
he's not eligible though to be with the kids by himself.
okay. So who is?
I'm not. I don't have anybody.
All these options that you're saying are not going to happen now that we got involved because you guys couldn't handle things like adults and got into some type of altercation and you went out there and started stabbing his vehicle.
All right, I will go.
All
ahead and
that's
get
off
dressed.
the table
I'm
now.
gonna get dressed.
All that is off the table now.
Okay.
So now that you are under arrest and you are in our custody,
She can go with you into your room, and you can.
No, I don't. I'm not a child. I don't need her to
Then you can come with me to my car, just like this.
Okay, I'll go get dressed. Then. No, I'm gonna go get dressed.
Then she's coming with you.
Okay, that's fine.
After multiple attempts to arrest Samantha, the officer finally got hold of her and explained the situation and the consequences. However, her dramatic behavior didn't stop even at the police station.
Let's go right here. Huh?
Is that Samantha?
Yes.
Can you stand over here for me?
It's not an option.
I'm not doing a photo.
You have to.
I'm not. No, I don't want my picture on there.
Don't for me again. I will
Stop
charge you.
touching me!
I will charge you with a felony for resisting.
Stop! I'm not doing
Stand
anything
up.
to you. Leave me alone. No! Leave me alone. You don't have the right to touch me. Stop touching me. I'm pregnant. Leave me alone.
Stop.
Leave me alone. I'm pregnant here. No, stop. You're hurting me.
I'm not even doing anything.
Leave me alone. You don't have the right to touch me.
Yes, I do.
No,
You're
you
under
don't.
arrest.
That doesn't give you right to touch me and pinch me and squeeze me. How rude of you.
Don't pull away from me.
Okay, well,
Not
stop
pull away
touching me.
from
No, I'm not.
Look at the camera and get
Leave
your
me
picture
alone.
taken.
Why are you touching me and bruising me? Look what you're doing to
Don't
me.
pull away
Leave me
from me.
alone.
Don't pull away from me.
Leave me alone. You're hurting me. What an
She then started her drama just over having her picture taken, but ultimately she was convinced because of court rules. She was then arrested and charged with criminal damage and disorderly conduct. But what about a woman who used her mental health card after beating her boyfriend?
What? Driving me like that?
Stop.
On October 6, 2022, officers responded to a 911 call about domestic violence between a husband and wife, where the wife had been harassing the husband for various reasons. When officers approached the woman, she had already made up her mind to treat them the same way she had been treating her husband.
Nope, come here, come talk to me.
I'm not doing a damn thing wrong. This is my yard. You better go talk to him first.
No, I'm gonna talk to you
No,
first.
not me first. I've been done called through 2 times.
Turn around.
No,
You turn around.
No,
Turn around.
This is my nice landlord's right there.
I don't care.
Look, he's right there.
Just hang tight.
He's right there, man.
Put your hands behind your back.
The officer hadn't even stepped out of his car when she started behaving aggressively towards him, and as soon as he approached her, she commanded him to question her husband first, not her, even though she was the one who initially interacted with the officer.
You're recording.
I know I am.
Look, right there.
Put your hands behind your back.
No, tell him. Get off of me. No.
Give us your hands.
No.
You're gonna want to give it your hands.
Bitch.
Give us the hands.
Oh, no. No, bitch.
Hey, we're gonna tilt you on your side if you're gonna be decent. You gonna be decent? I'm gonna turn you towards the grass, okay? That way you can breathe. Well, you turn on your side.
Even 3 officers struggled to get a proper hold of her to arrest her, which shows the kind of behavior her husband had to endure. Despite all the challenges, the officers eventually managed to put her in cuffs.
You guys are...
Hey!
You.
That's not necessary.
You.
Do you want to sit up?
You.
That's no way to treat me. I didn't do nothing.
You.
Hey. You can still be decent.
Let me up then.
I'll let you sit up.
You. Let me up.
Only if you're gonna be decent. You gotta tell me you're gonna be decent.
Well, come on.
Alright. You gonna be decent?
You're out of breath, ain't you?
Not me.
I bet you're an officer. The first one, you couldn't even hold me.
It's like riding a cow.
You. Fuck. You.
Among all the aggressive moments, there was a funny incident where the woman asked one of the officers why he was breathing heavily, to which the officer replied that arresting her was like riding a cow, and surprisingly, she didn't find it offensive and even laughed.
You wouldn't give me my stuff, man.
Okay, why are you yelling at me?
'Cause
Well, since you like this guy, you tell him your story, I'll go
I don't like him. I don't love him. I want.
No,
I've
this guy.
I've been wanting this dude out of my house. I've been wanting this.
Looks like he's moving. Is that his trail?
No, and then Julian took my key to my house.
Julian?
Yeah, Julian Williams. And so I hit him 2 times, 3 times in the mouth. I did.
You hit him?
Hell yeah, I hit him. I popped him in his mouth. Hell yeah.
Okay, when you're yelling, I can't really hear you all that well.
I popped him. Yeah, I did.
For some reason, she had hit her husband and punched him in the face multiple times. However, she wasn't trying to hide it and confessed to the officers what she had really done.
Just relax.
No, let me up.
No, because you're not in charge here.
You, this is my house.
That's the sidewalk, public sidewalk.
You, she assaulted me in my yard.
All right, Chelsea. Hop on up.
1, 2, 3. There we go.
Hold on. Oh. Hold on. You can't take my backpack off?
I'm going to.
Can you please?
Sure.
You gonna be decent about it?
And look, he has my key. This is my house. Okay. Nobody's allowed here.
There's no bond.
Why is there no bond?
Because it's a Ward County.
How is it Ward County?
I don't know.
Yeah,
because the district court judge signed it.
No, it's not.
As soon as she was about to be seated in the squad car, she was more worried about her house because her husband was going to live in it, which she obviously didn't want. She even said that it was hers and she didn't want anyone, including her husband, to live in it, which is quite fun.
Don't push
Nobody's
me.
pushing.
Yes, he did.
Maybe just slow down.
Oh, that old man.
All right, you got anything on you?
Hey, I need my phone.
Yeah, it's in your bag. We put it in
No,
your bag.
it's not. I need to see it. No, it's not. He threw it. It's on the ground.
I threw it.
Hey.
It's on the fucking ground.
You see it right there?
Dude, why the you hitting? What the grabbing me like that?
Stop.
Get in the car.
Stop. Scoot over.
When it was time to sit in the squad car, she tried to reverse kick the officer. In response, she got her head smashed right into the patrol car for attempting such a thing against an officer.
We can't. Stop! You're gonna hurt yourself. What for? Don't make it worse. Stop it. Do you want us to roll down the window a little bit? Get you some air back here? We can do that. Would that help a little?
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna get you to the hospital.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell him one more time that you love him or whatever you got going on? You care about him?
He can be in my house.
He can be at your house?
Yeah.
Alright. We're gonna get you to the hospital checked out, okay?
You can be in my house.
Okay.
She suddenly started banging her head inside the patrol car in an attempt to hurt herself. And when she realized she was going to jail, she began saying that she cares for her boyfriend and wants him to live in her house.
They need to shut up. They need to shut up. They need to shut the up. They need to shut up. Yeah.
Chelsea, what's going on with you?
I don't know.
You've never been like this when I've been out with you. Come here, look at me. Look at me. Let me fix your hair for you. Just look at me. Chelsea, come on. I'm trying to help you here. Are you okay?
No.
Okay. Turn and face me. Let me fix your hair.
While in the car, she started behaving oddly, which even concerned the officer. It seemed like the officer knew her when he mentioned that he had been around her before and she had never behaved like this. Was she mentally ill or just pretending to avoid charges? Let's watch and find out.
Medication to calm me down?
What's that?
Do I get my medication to calm me down?
So right now we're just getting you medical clearance before we head over to the jail.
I need my medicine to calm me down.
I understand it. Is your medicine at your house?
No.
Okay. You don't have any prescribed to you?
No. Okay. Yes, I do. I have it, but I haven't been taking my medication.
Okay.
But you can help me.
I would
but you
help
can
any way that I
you
could.
can help me saying that this isn't me.
But what can I do though?
saying that this isn't me.
I understand. Trust me, I do. I deal with people all the time, Chelsea.
It seems like she really was struggling mentally because she hadn't been taking her prescribed medications on time. And surprisingly, she hadn't taken them recently at all, which ultimately led to her behavior. Nonetheless, she was charged with resisting arrest and domestic violence. Additionally, she had an old warrant for failing to complete an alcohol evaluation. But how brainwashed does a woman have to be to think that damaging her boyfriend's property just because he cheated is a good idea?
I'm just pissed. He didn't touch me, do anything, but he tried to cheat on me.
On January 30th, 2022, officers received a call from a male claiming that he was beaten up by his girlfriend due to alleged cheating. He informed the officers that his girlfriend broke the window of his property and threw out his clothes.
They're arguing. He's saying that she beat on him, but he's got no marks on her. I guess the wife. I haven't gone upstairs yet.
Well, I mean, you were the one involved. Explain it to us.
No, I'm the victim. He was asleep.
Okay.
And she came home. They're staying in that room.
Okay.
He, when she was pissed off, went into that room. She found out he was in that room around the side of the house and started throwing a bunch of shit through the window and then crawled through the window. And he came through that door.
Yeah.
And was just kicking her out of getting in here. Quit laughing. I'm not embarrassed. I know, but I'm just saying. It all started over.
So you asked him that you asked him to have explain this to us, and he is. So let him finish.
No, all that happened was it was just kind of back and forth until she kind of just stopped. And then in the interim, while all this is occurring, she's just throwing his shit into the street.
How'd the window get broken?
She threw something through the window. I don't know. Then she crawled through it. I already blocked the deal. This started over.
The male told the police that he was asleep when his girlfriend entered the room and began throwing things out of anger. Her rage escalated to the point where she grabbed something hard and threw it out of the window, resulting in its breakage.
Okay, so you guys are the only ones here?
How long have you guys been dating?
Okay.
2 years.
2 years. You guys live together? Yes. Did she, when she was throwing things at you and all of that, like, did she get physical with you at all? You point to your eye.
I mean, I can take a punch.
So are you saying she punched you? I'm just trying to figure out what I'm dealing with.
A lot.
Okay, let me see your face.
Oh, my face is fine.
No, I want to see your face.
She's hit me numerous times.
Was it a punch or a slap or what was it?
No, she just gets violent and I won't deal with it, so I lock myself in another room because when she started breaking out windows and throwing shit.
He then informs the officer that this wasn't the first time he had to deal with his enraged girlfriend, as she had already acted violently several times in the past. However, this time was different because she didn't physically harm him, but instead attempted to damage his property. But now, let's just see the extent of the damage she caused to the room.
Honestly, based on this and all this stuff, I want to put it past her, but we'll talk to her and see what she has to say.
There's a broken window over here.
Yeah. Tori, it's a QS, please.
Hey.
Hi, can you step out and talk to us?
Yes.
Do you wanna, so did anything happen?
He's just an asshole.
Okay, well what happened?
Well, he went to a strip club and was trying to cheat on me, and I caught him, so I got mad at him.
Okay, well what happened when you got mad at him?
I threw everything out the window.
While cheating may be considered immoral, resorting to physical violence is illegal. The role of the police is to enforce the laws, not moral codes.
If you're going to hide in a room downstairs and you can't sleep with me, then you know you're guilty, so yeah.
Okay.
I'm just pissed. He didn't touch me, do anything, but he tried to cheat on me. Lose my shit. Caught him in the act, so that's it.
Okay, did you touch him at all?
Yeah, I did slap him.
You did?
Across the face, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, 10:15.
Yep.
According to her, if your man is cheating on you, you have every right to physically beat him and damage his property. When officers informed her that she would be taken to jail, she surprisingly handled it like an adult female, at least until that point.
Really?
Yeah. Do you need some shoes?
Y'all are gonna arrest me?
We have to, it's domestic. Do you have shoes that you want?
No, I'm not gonna f***ing relax. Because you're gonna f***ing take me to jail, really? Because you're gonna cheat on me?
Yeah.
You've been asleep.
I'll go to jail.
No, I'm going to jail. So f*** you.
Do you have a jacket in here you want?
You know what? Whatever y'all want to f***ing do. This is ridiculous.
If you want a jacket, tell me.
If a dude's gonna f***ing try to cheat on me and it's my f***ing fault.
Do you want a jacket or not?
No, I don't want a f***ing jacket. I'll walk around the street naked.
She really needs to understand the difference between morals and laws. While laws don't forbid cheating on someone, it's considered a basic moral principle. However, laws do prohibit physical violence, which is not only immoral but also against the laws.
Stand by for a second. Ma'am, don't pull away from me. I'm trying to...
No, I'm ready to
I'm trying to double lock these cuffs so that they don't...
Ma'am, please calm down.
No, I don't want to calm down.
Alright, they're double locked.
Alright. There wasn't a request. You need to chill out right now. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Alright, come on. Let's go. Slow down, ma'am. Don't want you to fall.
You won't fall. Perfect. Baby.
No.
Baby.
We're going to the car.
Baby.
Stop. Do not pull away from me. Ma'am, do not pull away from me. Ma'am. Alright, cover her up. Come on. Stand up.
And she thought she could get out of trouble by playing the sympathy card in front of the male, who in the first place actually dialed 911 and called the police because of her enraged behavior.
Cover her up, Dylan. Come on.
Get tied in the front.
No, turn around.
This is a reflection on y'all, not me.
Well, I asked you if you wanted
This way.
a jacket. Come on.
Y'all are f***ing assholes.
Come on, walk. How? See if we could get her a jacket. Well, I want her to have a jacket.
I want this to happen. I want this to happen because he's a f***ing cheater. It's my fault.
Cover yourself. Come on.
Gonna cover you up, all right?
She kept crying and blaming her boyfriend, saying that all of this was happening because he cheated on her, and there might be some truth to it, but jail could have been avoided if they had handled the situation like adults instead of resorting to childish behavior.
A man that says he loves me, he's gonna be put me in jail because he's a cheater. Y'all are all f***ing pigs.
Do we know where her identification is? Possibly upstairs?
Did you ask her?
No, she's not talking to us. So the way it works is we're going to list in the report that the window was broken during an altercation.
There was no altercation.
Well, you know, I mean, it's for all intents and purposes, just for the definition of what transpired, sir. I understand that you didn't fight back.
There was no altercation. I locked the door and went to sleep.
Even though the male claimed there was no altercation between them because he simply locked the door and went to sleep, she was still arrested and charged with damage to property, resisting arrest, and battery. But what about a famous wannabe influencer who didn't think twice before assaulting her boyfriend?
911, what is the city and address of your emergency?
There's like domestic violence, like somebody is screaming, like get off me. There is like a woman screaming. There's like the garage door keeps opening and shutting. It sounds like she's trying to get out.
On February 17, 2023, officers from the Harriman Police Department received a 911 call from a neighbor reporting domestic violence at a nearby house. Upon arrival, they encountered Taylor Paul, a well-known TikToker who was causing chaos with her boyfriend.
No, because she is attacking the crap out of her.
I just want to be able to talk to you without you two bickering at each other. Okay? Okay. So go ahead, like you can sit or whichever.
Okay.
So what's your name?
Taylor.
Taylor. I'm Officer Rubebrecht with the Harriman Police Department.
Okay.
The neighbors called in saying they heard a bunch of yelling and screaming.
I'm sorry. I'm just starting it.
She began pretending to have a panic attack, hoping to convince the officers that she hadn't done anything wrong. But just wait until you find out what she had actually done to her boyfriend.
Do you need paramedics for anything?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Have you had a little bit too much to drink tonight? I can smell the alcohol pretty strong.
Sure, but not anything crazy. I went out on a girls' night and I came home. Safe driving.
Okay. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about, like, do I need to call paramedics to come check you out?
No, I think I'm good.
Oh.
What did I do wrong so I can help myself? What did I do wrong? Help me to know so I can do better.
Well, it's not Taylor, look at me. It's not that you did anything wrong per se. We are just, the neighbors called in thinking that someone's getting hurt.
No one's getting hurt. I'm just emotionally hurt because I'm good divorced and I'm just hurt.
Is that?
What?
Oh, thank you. Is that what's going on tonight that started everything?
Yeah, I'm emotionally super hurt. I can't help anyone. I'm just so hurt emotionally.
She continues to cry and pretend to be the victim, but the officer is not buying it. And although she tells her side of the story, the boyfriend's perspective is yet to be heard.
For me, I'm just so hurt.
So, tell me what happened tonight.
He pushed me in the garage, and it's fine. I don't give a fuck. I just want to move on. I don't give a fuck about him. I just want to move on. I don't care. I pushed him. I hit him. He pushed me. I don't want to think about it. Can I get a drink, please? Please?
Can you promise not to talk to him while we go in there?
She told the officer that her boyfriend threw her into the garage during the argument, which aligned with what the neighbor reported in the 911 call. However, there's likely more to the story than what she's revealing.
I just need you to tell me what happened tonight. So you went out on a girls' night. You said that, right?
Yeah, he came pick me up from girls' night.
And then what happened?
And he was bitching me out the whole way home.
So when you describe that to me, about what?
I guess having fun with the girls. And he was going to a concert, but he was like, we're not going to the concert now. And he came home. And then we were fighting. And we were fighting at each other. And then I was going at him, I guess hitting him. And then he pushed me into the kids' stuff. And then I went ballistic because he pushed me so hard. And then I fought back, and then we were just fighting, and I just want him out.
She continues to justify her actions and blames her boyfriend for everything, even expressing a desire to have him removed from the house. Now, it's time to hear what her boyfriend has to say.
All I've been trying to do for the last hour and a half is to leave. I mean, I'm just being bombarded, stealing my keys. She's jumping on my truck, slamming my doors. Like, I think my truck doors...
Is that your white truck?
Yeah, I think my truck doors broke. Like, she's on top of my truck jumping. Like, dude, I can't even believe what just happened.
You want, let's go look at...
That's what I was trying to explain. Is like, so she's going through a lot right now. Yeah, with her divorce and stuff. Like, I think that's just been really hard on her. And she hasn't done any therapy.
And that's a different relationship?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that wasn't that long ago, so it's very fresh. So we got in a relationship, like, really pretty soon after her divorce. And so that's why it's been hard. It's just been, like, a lot, I think, for her.
Okay.
What her boyfriend told the police is completely different. He stated that she was the one who started being aggressive towards him, jumping out his truck and slamming the doors. Additionally, he mentioned that her behavior might be due to her going through a divorce with her husband, but that doesn't justify her actions towards him.
Like, she fights it.
So you guys come home, she starts getting angry because you're saying that you're wanting to go home?
Yeah, well, I was trying to just take her inside. I was trying to help her in. I was like, let's go. Like, you need to go inside. And I think she was saying something that she wanted to go party still. Or something. I'm like, no, like, you can't. Yeah, and then I went inside because I was finally just like, she was not coming out. So I was like, okay, well, and she said her parents were in here. So I was like, oh, perfect. I was like, I'm going to go.
Are they actually in there?
No, they weren't. It was, like, I don't know, like her niece or something like that. I don't know. And so I went in there and was like gonna get them. I'm like, hey, Taylor's like drunk. He like come get her or something.
Are they coming over?
No, they already left. They were house sitting for her, watching her kids.
Oh, okay.
And then she came flying in, and that's when she was like freaking out on me in front of them. And I'm like, whoa, what?
What was she saying?
Oh, crazy stuff. I don't know. I think she was like, I don't even know what she was saying.
According to Taylor, her boyfriend was the one who asked her to go to the party. However, when officers spoke to her boyfriend, he stated that he wanted her to stay home to take care of her kids. This disagreement over attending the party seemed to be the catalyst for the chaos she caused.
Tell me what happened with the little wooden thing in the garage in his truck. Like, what happened outside at the truck?
All I know is that I was so scared that I peed my pants. He pushed me into it. I reacted, sure. I threw.
She had to pee.
Like, she's saying that she was so scared that she peed herself.
Oh my gosh, no.
And so
she tries to trap her boyfriend by claiming that he was so aggressive that she got scared and peed in her pants. However, when officers talked to the boyfriend about it, he outright denied it, stating that she's lying. The officers also believed him because they didn't observe her pants being wet when they first arrived at the scene.
Well, the hard part is that, like, I'm getting two different stories.
Okay.
As far as tonight's concerned, based on what I've seen and what's taken place, at this time you're going to be placed under arrest.
Why?
For DV, for domestic violence. Okay? So before I talk to you more about it, I need you to turn around and place your hands behind your back.
So is he not at all?
Not tonight, no.
I'm confused.
When the officer informed her that she was under arrest for domestic violence, her tone of voice suddenly changed. Her first question was why her boyfriend was not being arrested, which clearly indicated her attempt to trap him.
The reality, that's the reality of this, is that you were victimized tonight. And that's why we're here, is we don't want further violence.
Yeah.
And maybe this is the reality check she needs, that like, hey, I need to get things in check. But I mean, that's your side of the story. Again, she's alleging a different side.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the only thing. Like, if she's wanting to like push stuff, then like I'm gonna have to. But like, I truly just want her to like just get help, and just that's that.
The officer then explained the situation to her boyfriend, informing him why she was being taken to jail. Then, turning to Taylor once again, where she said this.
Do you have a therapist or anybody you go to? No. You ever talked with somebody about how you're feeling?
Divorce? No. And abusive people? No.
She told the officer she is not seeking any therapist or doctor for mental health. However, after this incident, she stated the opposite in one of her TikTok videos.
Therapy.
I also got on Zoloft to help with my depression and anxiety. I'm on week 4, so I don't know if I see a major difference yet, but I'll keep you guys updated on that. I also started EMDR therapy, and so far have loved it. We're just working on all the trauma and kind of gonna start diving into how we can help cope with it.
After this dramatic scene, she now faces multiple charges, including aggravated assault and domestic violence in the presence of a child causing injury. She has pleaded not guilty to all of these charges. But would it be good for a woman to beat her boyfriend just for not having intercourse with her?
Want to, so.
Well, they came over here because you were in trouble.
No, because that f***ing called.
On November 3rd, 2023, deputies responded to a 911 call from a man reporting domestic violence. He claimed that his ex-girlfriend had bitten him because he refused to have intercourse with her at the moment. But that was just the glance of her violence, because what she did further was mind-boggling.
What happened?
I didn't want to have sex with her.
Where'd she go?
Inside.
She's inside.
She did that. She bit me.
Jesus. Scratched you?
Scratched me, bit me, hit me in my f***ing face.
You need an ambulance, bro?
Yeah.
Where does it hurt? Arms, legs?
Everywhere.
6'9" Central?
She does this all the time.
Who is she to you?
She's my ex-girlfriend now.
Ex-girlfriend.
Well, I've been saying now I keep coming back to the same shit, man.
Has this ever happened before?
Yeah, I just barely got a case dismissed for this shit.
Same thing? She was beating on you?
Yeah.
The man told the police that she had not only bitten him, but also physically beat him. And this wasn't the first time she had done such a thing, because the boyfriend just had a previous case dismissed over the same issue, and he feared it was likely to happen again.
Dispatch mentioned something about a rock. Did she threaten you with a rock?
Yeah, she tried to break the window with a rock, and then she got one of my weights, probably that 30-pounder, and finally bashed the window in.
This is your car?
No, this is their dad's.
You were in the driver's seat and she threw it through the window?
Yeah.
Is it still in here? Jesus, man. Okay, so she bit you, scratched you, threw a rock at you.
She didn't try to grab my junk, yo, and try to rip that off.
Man, how are you? I'm gonna check you out real quick, alright, man? Nobody else inside, he said. Alright, just sit right here. Yeah, I have contact with that 41 over here. What's going on?
He's a fucking asshole. He fucking hurt me all over the place.
We have EMS, they're gonna come check out your hand. What happened to your hand?
I don't know. He fucking hurt me. He fucking punched me in the eye.
Gotta be EMS, come check her out as well. It's clear, son.
Apart from scratching and biting her ex-boyfriend, she also threw a rock at him while he was inside the car, which could have caused serious injuries if it had hit him. However, when officers went inside to hear the other side of the story, she started crying, seemingly hoping to gain sympathy from them.
This isn't even my phone. That's his phone. I don't know where he threw my phone.
Your phone's right here. Let me see, can we get that phone?
No, it's mine.
You just said
paid for it.
That's his phone.
No, I paid
Just
for
give it to him.
No, I paid for it. I'm not giving him a phone that I paid for.
But you just told me it's his phone.
He was using it while he was with me. If he's not going to be with me, he don't need it. I still am paying on that phone.
Okay, but that's your phone though, right? Correct? This one?
Right.
Why do you have his phone then?
Because I pay for everything here. I pay for everything here. He's not even a fucking man to be even paying for shit here.
How did all this start, Aurora?
Ask him.
He told me. I don't want to get your side done.
Well, then go with it.
Your demeanor changed really, really quick after getting that water. Trying to help everybody out and figure out what's going on, okay? Because apparently this is not new to both of you.
No, it isn't.
Right?
But he's the one that keeps on coming back. I don't fucking go to him. He fucking comes here.
Well, why do you let him back?
Because I think he's gonna change, and he doesn't. Then he turns into even worse, and look what he...
According to her, she pays for everything from top to bottom, and that's probably why she doesn't want him around. However, she still lets him come home, hoping he might change, which is quite ridiculous to hear.
Have you been drinking?
No. She wanted to have sex. I didn't want to have sex because she said she was on a period. And after that...
Are you guys married?
No.
She wanted to have sex. She's on her period, so... Do you know she's on her period? Like, have you seen her use the tampon, use pads?
She told me she was using pads, and she told me that she was...
Aurora, I need you to step out of the...
I'm not stepping outside.
Listen to me. Hold on.
I'm not stepping outside.
Listen to me. We are most likely getting a search warrant for the residence.
You go right ahead.
Okay, so I need you to get out.
I'm not going to get out. Not until you have a warrant out for my arrest or whatever the fuck you need. But I am not leaving my premises, right?
From crying to commanding, her voice and behavior suddenly changed 360 degrees. She no longer tried to gain any sympathy, but instead acted like the boss, refusing to leave her premises despite being asked by an officer. And we surely know the consequences of such an action.
You need to listen to me. If you do not leave, what you are doing is you're obstructing me
I don't give a
from
shit.
the investigation.
I don't fucking give a shit.
And
I
that
don't
is the way
give a
that you're going to
shit.
be put in jail.
I don't give a
I told you 2 minutes ago, it's in your best interest to cooperate with us. We're just in an investigation stage, okay? That's it. We're just investigating this incident.
You see what he done to me.
I also saw what you did to him.
Exactly. Why? Because he fucking asked for it. If you pull me out of here, I will get a fucking lawyer and sue your guys' ass.
Let's go ahead
and
and
I'll
do
get my parents over here.
Call your lawyer right now and talk about what's going on. Call your lawyer right now and tell him what's going on.
Not only did she try to act like a boss, but she also threatened the officer, saying that if they touched her, she would call a lawyer and sue them, as if they were doing anything wrong. That threat seemed less concerning, especially when she added that she would call her parents, despite being over 40 years old.
I can witness. Mom!
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah.
Can you come into the trailer, please? Come to the RV. I don't want these motherfuckers to arrest me.
Hey, let me talk to her.
Because they're trying to tell me that I have to leave the scene
What's her
because
name?
it's a crime scene and so and so.
No? Okay. Can you step up?
What?
You wanna go talk to your mom real fast?
No.
You wanna just step outside and talk to her?
No. She can come inside.
Okay. Well, Aurora, I'm telling you right now, you're going to be under arrest. Okay?
For what?
For domestic violence.
No, he's the one that hit me.
He did hit you. You're right. He did hit you. But I need you to get up because you're going to be under arrest.
I'm not going to get up.
Okay.
It really seems like her mother wouldn't be able to help her if she continues to go against the officer's commands. But what's more surprising is that she keeps blaming her boyfriend for everything and tries to justify her actions.
I'm not getting up. I need to go to the bathroom first. Stop it. Mom! 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 Mom!
Aurora, if you get up, you can go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Come on.
Mom! Look at it! Look at them!
What are they doing?
They want to arrest me.
She's getting
Hey!
Get out of the car. Get out.
No!
Get out of the house.
Please.
Listen to me.
Hey! Let me go! You fucking asshole! I need to pee! I need to pee!
Once the officers were tired of her resistance, they were left with no other option but to drag her and then cuff her. Despite this, she still had the audacity to resist, and to make things even worse, she kept screaming for her mommy, who finally arrived.
She had to take her son to court this morning.
You need to loosen this
and
handcuff.
She get up.
Loosen the handcuff. It's hurting me.
Wait a minute.
Stop twisting your wrists.
I'm not twisting it.
Yes, it's twisted. Calm down.
Are you going to let me
down.
piss on myself?
We're going to let you go pee if you would calm down.
Just calm down. Calm down.
Calm down.
Calm down.
Assholes.
Even with your mom here, you're acting like this.
No, they're not doing their job. Do you not see me?
Hey, don't yell at your mother.
Do you not see me?
All right, Mom, come on, let's go.
Although she finally got up after multiple requests made by the officer, her yelling at her mom didn't stop. It's surprising how she could scream at her mom when she was the only one standing by her side in this situation.
I need to go to the bathroom right here.
Lock the door.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Ma'am,
No, I need to go to the bathroom.
It's gonna get worse.
I need to go to the bathroom.
It's gonna get worse. Hey,
Where's
sweater?
Let me go to the bathroom. Let me go to the bathroom at least.
asked you to allow us, and you haven't even allowed us?
Aurora, you're acting like a
Let me go to the bathroom.
Take her out. Take her out. Get her out of here. Get her out of here.
I need to pee.
Watch your step.
Get her out of here.
That's what I was trying to do, getting mad at
You kidding me? Stand up. Drag you like a goddamn infant. Just drag her.
Asshole.
Are you gonna sit up so we can put you in car like an adult?
The officers then had to drag her from her house to their squad car because she wasn't willing to cooperate at all. Amidst her screams, she didn't hesitate to swear at the officers, making the situation even more chaotic.
Go on your side.
Yeah.
Relax, okay? Can you sit up on your butt?
No. You.
Alright, you know what?
You.
Get in there on your own.
No.
Stand up.
I'm not going to.
Right.
I need a f***ing piss. I already told you.
I'm sure you'll piss all my car.
I sure will.
Considering her behavior throughout this situation, she must be thankful that the judge only charged her with aggravated battery, criminal damage to property, interference with communications, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and resisting arrest. Given the gravity of her actions, the consequences could have been far worse. But what about an entitled woman who forced her ex-boyfriend to let her live in the house?
Has to be.
Please let me text my brother. Please let me text my brother. He's dead, Michael.
On May 5th, 2022, Officers were called to assist with a domestic violence situation where the male reported that his ex-girlfriend was forcing him to let her live in his house, and when he denied her request, she did something horrible.
She was just calling my name.
Okay. Who is this? This blonde person?
Yeah.
Okay. I will chat with her then.
What's going on? We were just having normal conversations, and then I guess she just freaked out, so I was just trying to get her removed. I kicked her out several times. Just doesn't have a place to go, but right now it's not my problem.
Okay.
So I was just trying to get her. She went and tried to like grab my phone in my pocket, and I went to grab it back, ended up biting the fuck out of my thumb. I mean, I'm fine. I ain't doing anything. I just would like her and all of her stuff out, if that's possible.
The male tells the officers that his ex-girlfriend was kicked out of the house and then forced him to let her live there, and when he refused, she beat him and bit his thumb. Now, let's hear the female's side of the story, which sounds nothing but fabricated.
What is going on tonight?
He was my boyfriend, and then he wasn't, but he was like practically playing me the entire time, and it just turned into a whole mess that was really unnecessary.
Okay.
So, yeah. And then we have both been drinking tonight, so I know that I probably shouldn't leave this evening or anything like that, but I plan on being gone by morning.
Okay, so do you live here with him?
Yeah, him and I had a mutual agreement that I give up my lease on my apartment that I had and stuff like that.
Okay. Does she live here with you?
Yes and no. Like, she does live here, like her stuff is here, but I'm the only one on the lease.
Okay. How long has she been staying there?
I guess since I moved in.
Which is when?
About 3 weeks ago.
Okay. Can you show me your thumb real quick?
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine.
According to the female, she lives with him in the same house, but that's not what the man claims. He says that they used to live together when they had a mutual agreement, but according to the lease, he's the only one allowed to live there, and she's just creating drama.
So, how long have you been living here then?
It was really fast. I've probably been here like a month and a week or something like that.
Okay, do you have another place to go for the night so that we're not coming out here and arresting everybody?
Probably not, but you won't have to arrest anybody because I'm just gonna pack my things and then go to bed. And you won't have anything.
Okay, can you take a step back? How have you been here all day and we just started fighting? Like, what's...
He just likes to talk to other females behind my back and stuff like that, and I probably just overreacted. He was on the phone with some coworker that he lied to me about whenever we were broken up, and then like it's just a huge mess because he just likes to talk to females behind my back and stuff like that, and I take that stuff.
Even though they have broken up, her ex-boyfriend still feels the need to inform her about everything because they live together, which is not morally correct. What's even crazier is that she doesn't like it when he talks to any other females except her.
Think alcohol is probably an issue too tonight?
No, I can handle my alcohol.
Okay, but we wouldn't be having this issue if we wouldn't be having alcohol tonight?
No, there would still potentially be an issue with everything if I hadn't been drinking.
Okay, so what exactly happened? Like, why are we out here? Why did he call us?
Probably because I got upset with him and stuff. He came inside, I came inside. He was talking to his other female on the phone that he plans to have over this weekend, and the reason why he wanted me gone this weekend. And I like hung up his phone and stuff like that with her.
How did that happen?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I'm a little intoxicated, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Not only does she not like him talking to other females, but when he is discussing his personal life with his coworker, she just hangs up his phone, which ultimately led to the officers reaching the scene. But what she does afterwards is even more shocking.
Honest, but yeah.
Okay, you take the phone from him, the phone was on the ground, okay.
Kinda, he put it in his pocket for a minute and I just kinda grabbed it and pushed the end call button.
Okay, where's the phone at now?
I don't know.
Okay, you give it back to him?
Probably with him.
Okay, but did you give it back to him?
I didn't take it from him.
Okay. We'll solve this problem immediately. Okay, Marissa, right now you're under arrest. Put your hands behind your... No. You're not...
No, you don't understand. There's no way you will get me out. No, you don't. No. Please just let me take my brother.
You're making this worse than it has to be.
Please let me.
After hanging up the call, she didn't give him his phone back, but instead threw it on the ground. When officers were going to arrest her for such behavior, she tried to run away, adding more charges to herself.
John Michael!
No! Stop. Don't scratch me. Relax.
I'm not scratching you! My hand! John Michael, please! My brother, please!
I got her.
John, please! What did I do?
You bit him.
What?
You bit him.
I didn't didn't bite him.
There's a bite mark on his hand.
There's a bite mark on my arm.
You're also under arrest for resist because you took off from me.
I wasn't trying to take off from you. I was just trying.
Yeah, you ran away from me. Let's go.
Chad, please. Chad, my brother. Please call my brother. 5683. Chad!
She should have considered the consequences before biting him and throwing his phone on the ground. If she had thought a bit about that, she wouldn't be there begging her boyfriend to call her brother because there was no one else to bail her out of jail.
No, please, you don't understand. Can you please just grab my phone?
You can walk. You can walk, or we can carry you.
I don't know his number. Will you please just call my brother? Will you please grab my phone and call my brother?
Come on.
Please.
Walk.
Please. Please.
Walk. You really want to be seen like this?
No.
Walk.
Please. 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 Get the off of me.
Do not.
Please.
Now you're under arrest for battery. You're not going to kick me.
No, I'm not trying to batter you.
I just saw you kick her.
I didn't mean to.
You're good. I'm going to go.
Yeah.
When she seemed hopeless because her boyfriend wasn't going to call her brother, she thought, why not make the situation even worse than it already is by kicking the female officer?
You just made this a whole lot worse for yourself.
I wasn't trying to.
Well, you did. You kicked her. You resisted.
I wasn't trying to. I just need to call my brother, please.
No, you don't need to call your brother.
Yes,
right
I
now.
do.
You're an adult.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're 20 years old. You good?
I'm just...
I understand.
I can't breathe.
Roll on your side.
Dad.
You ready to stand up so we can get going?
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Afterward, she decides to play the tough card, putting on a show like her life depends on inhaling that oxygen in the next few seconds. But it's all drama though, just a ploy to talk her way out of getting arrested. But of course, her recent decision to kick one of the officers isn't likely to help her case.
Act like an adult. Start walking.
Walk.
Please, can I talk to him at least? Please, please.
I'll just sit her back down.
Please.
She wants to sit on the wet floor.
Why? I have a right. I know I have a right.
He's a victim of domestic violence. So
He's
no,
not a victim of
you do
domestic
not have a right
violence.
to talk to him. He is because you bit him.
I didn't bite him.
He has a bite mark on his thumb.
That's probably because the nigga likes to roll me in the. You want to see the bite mark on my arm? Go ahead and
I'm
look.
not going to sit here and argue with you.
I have a bruise on my arm. You want to see? Of course you're going to look.
Upon realizing that nothing is working against these officers, she attempts to shift all blame onto her ex-boyfriend and claims that he also bit her and insists that he should be the one going to jail, not her.
So are you going to get in my car?
No.
Why not?
Because I need my phone. I need to call my brother first.
You don't need anything.
I do. I'm not getting in your car.
All right. Well then.
Either that or we can put you in a van and a wrap where you really can't move.
I just want to talk to him.
No, you're not talking to him. We're past that.
Chad, will you please come over here?
Stay over there. Don't come over here.
Please.
You're going to the jail.
I know that, but like,
when you get released.
I don't have my phone though. I need my phone. Can you please go
So-
get my phone so I have my brother at least?
Please get in the car. Scoot in the car so I'm not holding you up.
Get in the car, but can you please get my phone from him?
I'll work
so
on getting your phone, but you
at least call my brother in the morning so I can get my stuff.
We'll get your phone. You got to help us out too, because
I
stop
understand
talking.
that, but I didn't
Marissa,
invite him.
Stop talking to me right now. Stop talking and listen. All right.
Okay.
You've made it exponentially worse.
I'm sorry.
Be quiet. You made it exponentially worse by one, running from me when I told you under arrest. Stop. You ran from me. End of story. It's on camera after I told you you're under arrest. Then you kicked me. All right? That's 2 more charges that if you were to behave like an actual adult, like you're trying to right now.
I wasn't trying to not. I was just trying to go back to get my phone so I could call my brother. That's all.
Once you're under arrest, you have no freedom of going anywhere.
Despite trying everything, she eventually succumbs to reality and begins to cry, fully aware that her destination is now jail. Nevertheless, she is taken into custody on charges of simple battery for domestic violence, assaulting a police officer, and resisting arrest. But what about a woman who beat her boyfriend just because he was leaving?
Are you kidding me right now? I don't even have underwear or bra.
On September 22, 2018, police officers were called by a hotel employee in Key West, Florida about a couple verbally fighting with each other. And just in a few minutes, it turned into an altercation between the couple, and here's what officers witnessed when they stepped into the scene.
Hello?
I just got here.
Okay. What's going on?
That's what I'm trying to find out as well.
Is he involved?
Yeah.
Sir, can you have a
He
seat?
just wants to leave. I'm just trying to
Have a seat.
Yeah, he just wants to leave.
What's going on? Why am I here?
I've been trying to leave. She keeps pushing, strangling me, hitting me because she didn't want me to leave.
How are you guys related?
We have a child together.
Alright. Are you
That's
married?
pretty much it. No. That's why I
stay right here. Hello?
Hi.
Are you okay?
No, I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Well, why am I here? Why'd someone
I
call
don't
the
know.
police?
I think you need to leave. I don't know what's going
Can't
on.
leave.
We
I'm
came
here.
back. Honestly, I'm so embarrassed. I don't know what's going
alright.
on. We came back from the pool and we had a great day. And then all of a sudden he just told me he was leaving and we're not supposed to check out till Monday morning. I don't know what's going on.
Do you think he's leaving to separate?
I don't know. I don't know
For
what's
just
going
temporary
on.
because you guys are fighting? Or
I'm so embarrassed. I have no idea. You have to go.
Are there any weapons in here?
No.
Officers were met with a victim who told them that his girlfriend wouldn't allow him to leave, and in the process of doing that, she tried to push him inside the house and even at some point strangle him. But how the woman copes up with that by shedding crocodile tears is just pretty funny.
I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going on. We were supposed to get ready and go to dinner. I don't know what's going on.
She seems really intoxicated.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to leave.
Okay, so
She gets very violent when that happens.
Can you break it down for me? What?
She had too much to drink. I asked her about 3 hours ago to stop drinking. And she didn't.
5-5.
I'm trying to leave.
Turn me the other half. Is that from earlier?
Prior to the altercation, both the couple had drinks, but the woman had too much, which ultimately caused this immense chaos. And that's the reason why her fiancé was trying to leave, because she always turns on her rage mode whenever she is highly intoxicated.
That's all.
You said she was trying to strangle you and stuff like that?
She was just trying to keep me from leaving. Everything's fine. Can I just get my black backpack and leave?
No. Do you have ID on it?
Yeah.
Alright, can I see it? You guys have a kid together?
Yes, sir. Tomorrow's her birthday.
Okay.
Please, just don't let him leave. He's so drunk.
He's not leaving.
Don't. I don't know.
Where's your wallet?
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I need you to-
Please don't let him leave. I don't know what's going on.
He's not leaving.
We just came back from hanging out at a pool like a couple blocks away, and then all of a sudden he came back in here and told me he was leaving
What's
me.
your
We're
first
not
name?
supposed to leave till Monday.
What's your first name?
Okay, here, I'll write it down.
And she kept shedding those fake tears to gain sympathy from officers in any way. But it really looks like she is failing miserably. Probably because the only thing she is good at is strangling her boyfriend.
Face.
Within my front desk.
M? Alright, do me a favor. Lean your head that way so I can see the other side of your neck. The back of your, put your arms out like this.
Right now,
She has a marking on her.
yeah, I swear to God, on my daughter, 2-year-old daughter's life, I never touched him.
She has the audacity to claim that she never touched her boyfriend, when the strangling marks around his neck can be clearly seen. And those marks provided crystal clear evidence how hard he was strangled, as if she was trying to choke him.
I need your phone number.
I don't want him to leave. Because my birthday is tomorrow. We're here for my.
I need your phone number. Can I have your phone number, please?
Is he trying to tell you that I
No.
I put my hands on him? Because I swear to God, on my life, I didn't try to.
Your phone number, please. Focus. I'm ready to write it
I
down.
swear to God, if y'all put me in jail for
I have-
something I didn't do,
I have a parentheses. I'm ready.
I swear to God on my life, I never touched him in this.
What's going on? She's going to jail tonight for domestic battery. She has to.
Why?
All right?
Why?
Because we have probable cause.
No. Listen,
She is. It is what it is. If you cause any trouble, you're gonna go too. All right? It is what it is. So stay here, chill.
Kudos to her boyfriend who still seems to care for her, despite knowing that she was really on the verge of taking his life. But the real drama is yet to be witnessed.
No, I did not touch him. Please, please don't put me in jail. I know.
That's gonna be an extra charge.
I didn't touch him. I didn't touch him. Please, this room is in my name. Please.
Chill.
Oh my God. I swear to God in my life I didn't touch him. Please, I'm from Louisiana. I have to be back at work on Tuesday. No, please, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? What about my purse and my phone and everything else?
Grab that stuff.
The fact that she is more concerned about her birthday, phone, and purse, but not about her husband or her child is mind-boggling. It seems like she is obsessed with materialistic things a little too much.
You arresting me. What did I do? What?
We have probable cause.
I swear to God, I never touched him. I swear to God, I never touched him. We're supposed to be here. We're supposed to fly out on Tuesday.
Where's your purse?
I swear to God, in my life. Are you really arresting me right now?
Where's your purse? I'm asking you, where's the stuff you want to take?
Oh God.
Is there a purse you want to take with you?
What happens now? What happens now? Oh my God. Can he tell you right now he doesn't want me arrested?
It's not up to him.
It's up to y'all?
No, it's the state of Florida. Okay, let's grab your stuff.
Hold on.
Where's your purse and stuff that you want to take?
Hold on, that's my phone right
The authority she has over her fiancé is surprising because she knew that her fiancé would never go against her. But unfortunately, it's not in the hands of her fiancé to decide whether she will visit the jail or not.
Are you kidding me right now? I don't even have underwear or bra on.
I'm gonna get some flip-flops.
Oh my God, I didn't touch him. I swear to God in my life, I didn't touch him.
Is there a purse or a wallet?
Yes.
Where is it at?
Yes, it happens to all of my things that are here.
Just, do you want the whole purse or just this? There's no reason to take this.
Can you tell me what is gonna happen? What about all of my things that are here in this?
Let's walk.
Please, my work phone is my work phone.
This is your work phone?
Yes, and my iPad is on that bed right now. What
We're not
happens?
taking your iPad.
Okay, but what happens to all of my things if I have to leave?
Are you two married? Or are you dating?
We live together. We have a child together. Please tell me what is going to happen to all of my things. Look at all of my things. What is?
Walk.
What are you doing? My things, all of my things that are here. What about all of my? Why are you doing this? All of my things. What are you doing?
Walk. Hey, you lost a flip-flop.
I lost a shoe. Please, what about my?
Kudos to her fiancé who is living with her, because she really seems to be aggressive, and once she is intoxicated, that's how she behaves. It's now understandable why her fiancé was trying to leave in the first place.
I'm drunk. I didn't touch him. Guys, if you look at his
face right here. Officer Bouvier is gonna hold you. I need you to chill.
Please, y'all. Please. I didn't do this, sir. I promise. I promise I didn't touch him. Can you please tell me what I can do? Please, can I?
She was handcuffed and taken to jail. Although the charges against her aren't clear, it's pretty much sure that she must have been charged with battery.